Hello friends, welcome to Coding Host YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain and show you how to write program to print Fibonacci series in Java. Let me first show you how is a Fibonacci series formed. So the first number in Fibonacci series is 0. So this is our first number, and the second number in our series is 1, and the third number is formed by adding the previous two number. So we have 0 and 1. After adding this we will get 1, and this is our third number, and after that fourth number will be find by adding this two previous number. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and after that the fifth number will be formed by adding the previous two. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and after that the sixth number will be found by adding previous two. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, and so on. So this is how Fibonacci series is formed. So let me first write the program and then I will show you how it's working. So first I will take a int n to take input to up to which number we want to print our Fibonacci series, like 5, 6, 10 or 20. So I am taking int n to take input. So int n is equal to sc dot next int, and after that I will take a variable int a is equal to 0. So this is our first number in series. After that I will take b equal to 1, and this is our second number, and after that I will take a for loop to print our series up to n. So it will start from 1 and it will goes from I less than equal to n and I plus plus, and inside this I will use system.out.println. So first I will print a. After that I will take int c is equal to a plus b, and a is equal to b, and b is equal to c. So let's run this program. So I am entering 6. So we got our Fibonacci series in the output up to 6 numbers. So the first number in our series is 0, second number is 1, third number is also 1, and fourth number is 2, and fifth number is 3, and sixth number is 5. So let's see how this program is working. So I have taken int a equal to 0 because it is our first number. After that I have taken b is equal to 1. So we know that 1 is our second number in Fibonacci. After that I have taken a for loop. So this loop will start from 1 and it will run up to n. So n is our input number. So I am taking 6. So I want 6 number in our Fibonacci series. So let's run this loop. So let's see how this loop is working. Int I equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, and n is our 6, so 6 here. So 1 is less than 6, yes, true. So it will go here and execute this. So system.out.println. So we will get a in our output when I is 1. So at 1 is our first number. So we get the first value of Fibonacci series, which is 0. So this is our output. So I am printing 0 here. After that I have taken an int c. So what it will do is int c is add a and b, and it will store the result of a plus b. So a is 0 and b is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So we can see that when I is 1, we have printed a, which is our first number, and we have also added a plus b and stored it in the c. After that what we will do is we will initialize the value of b into a. So what will happen here, that a will become 1 because b is 1, so a will become 1, and b is equal to c, so c is 1, so b will take the value of c, and b will get 1 inside it, and after that I plus plus, so I will become 2 here, 2, so 2 is less than 6, yes, true. After that we will again print a, so we know that we have a equal to 1, so we will print 1 here. After that c will again store the sum of a plus b, so a is 1 and b is 1, so c will become 2. After that a equal to b, so b is still 1, so a will get 1 inside it, and b will get c. We have c is equal to 2, so b will get c inside it, so b will get 2. So these are the new values of c, a and b, so we can remove this old values, so old values are removed and this is the new values. After that again I plus plus, so I will become 3, and after that it will check that 3 is less than 6, yes, true, so it will go here and it will again print a, and a is 1, so it will print 1, and after that c is equal to a plus b, so a is 1 and b is 2, so c will become 3 now because 1 plus 2 is 3, so the old value of c is removed here. After that a is equal to b, so we have b equal to 2, so a will get 2 inside it, and the old value of a will be removed, and b is equal to c, so c has become 3, so b will get the value of c and it will become 3. After that I plus plus, so i I will become 4 now, 4, and again it will print the value of a, so the value of a is 2, so it will print 2. After that c is equal to a plus b, so we have a is equal to 2 and b equal to 3, so 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, so now c has become 5 and the old values are removed. After that a equal to b, and so b has 3 inside it, so a will get the value of 3, so a has become 3 now and the old values are removed. After that b is equal to c, we have c is equal to 5, so b will get the value of c and b will become 5. After that again I plus plus and I will become 5, and here it will check 5 is less than 6, yes, true, so after that it will execute this println a, so we have a is equal to 3 and it will print 3. After that c is equal to a plus b, so we have a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 5, so 3 plus 5 is equal to 8 and 8 will be stored in c, so the old values were removed and c has become 8. After that a is equal to b, so b is 5, so a will become 5 now, and its old value will be removed, and after that b is equal to c, we have c is equal to 8, so b will become c, so b will get the value of c and it will become 8, so b has now 8 in it. After that again I plus plus, so I will become 6, and now it will again check here. 6 is less than equal to 6. Yes, 6 is equal to 6, so it is true. After that it will again go here and print a. So a is our 5, so it will print 5 here. After that, c is equal to a plus b, so we have a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 8, so a plus b is 13, so c will become 13 now. 13, and all the value will be removed. After that, a is equal to b, so b is 8 and a will get the value of b, so a will become 8 now, and and the old value will be removed. After that, b is equal to c, so c is 13 here, and b will get the value of c, which is 13, so b will become 13 here, and the old value will be removed. Uh, After that, I plus plus, so I will become 7, and now it will go here and check that 7 is less than or equal to 6. No, our condition become false, because 7 is larger than 6, not less than or equal to 6. So this loop will break here, and our program will exit. So this is our final output. We get our first number 0, second number 1, third number 1, fourth number is 2, fifth number is 3, and sixth number is 5. So you can see same numbers in the output: 0 1 1 2 3 5, and here is also 0 1 1 2 3 5. So this is how we can make a program to print Fibonacci series, and this is how our for loop is working in the program to print Fibonacci series up to n. So this is all about Fibonacci series. Thank you.